Las Vegas is considered the most unstable housing market of any large metropolitan area in the U.S. as we go into 2023. That's what a new study is telling us tonight.
After a red-hot 2022, tonight the housing market is showing signs of cooling down. What exactly does that mean for you? News 3's Steve Wolford is looking out for locals. He joins us live with answers from local experts.
Well, that's right. This new research was done by Construction Coverage. They basically compile all kinds of data on the housing industry. Its findings show that a random home buyer has a 50.2% chance of seeing at least a 5% drop in their home value if they bought that home between 2000 and present day. But being the most unstable housing market in the U.S. isn't necessarily a bad thing.
We're not unstable. It's a correction that everybody wanted, everybody was asking for.
Nevada State Realtors President Tom Blanchard with his interpretation of a new report that says Las Vegas is the most unstable real estate market in the nation. The instability, he says, is a real estate market making needed corrections after months of double-digit growth that most knew was unsustainable.
Now we have it, and good for us, because those that are looking are going to reap the benefits of being able to buy a house, which is what all this is for those people that were edged out of the market earlier are now back.
According to the latest numbers from Las Vegas Realtors, the median price for a single-family home in November was just under $431,000. That's down slightly from October, but still up more than 2% from 12 months earlier and up over 300% from January of 2012.
That was the lowest it went to. And if you recall, the world was ending. Las Vegas was done for. No one was going to come here. Everybody was moving out.
But in 10 short years, through a pandemic, skyrocketing inflation, and surging interest rates, the real estate market is showing significant growth. And according to economist David Grana, something else that's just as important.
We got the stability. So I love how people now want a crash. They want to see, they say, well, I want to be able to get a nice house. I want to be able to do this. You're seeing the stability.
And with that stability,
we have some more homes coming on the market that are affordable. We have some more ability to have folks that are looking for homes be able to find a home and be able to purchase it.
and if you're wondering, the Construction Coverage study found that the most stable housing market in the U.S. is Pittsburgh. Your chances of seeing a 5% drop on a home purchased between now and 2000 in that market, zero, zip. It is also worth noting that the median home price in Pittsburgh is less than half of our home values here in Las Vegas.
Big trade shows like CES are vital to the local economy because they bring people together and they also fill up hotel rooms during the week. But Las Vegas also needs those tourists pouring in on the weekends to thrive. We are getting some extra help tonight from Congress. News 3's Steve Wolford has a closer look.
It's called the Omnibus Travel and Tourism Act, and it was signed into law last month. That bill was introduced by Nevada Senator Jackie Rosen, who was at the Neon Museum today to take the bill on a victory lap.
We just passed my bipartisan travel and tourism bill.
The Nevada Democrat says the bipartisan bill, also introduced by Republican Senator Roger Wicker of Mississippi, sets up a funding package to authorize the U.S. Travel and Tourism Advisory Board to collect data on domestic travel and tourism. And it creates a new government position.
A new assistant secretary in the Department of Commerce, and it's his or her job to think about how we have a national strategy to be sure that tourism thrives and survives going forward.
Rosen says tourism hasn't fully returned to 100% from the COVID shutdowns, but this new package will provide funding toward a full recovery for Las Vegas and other cities around the nation.
I think all the stakeholders, particularly in this community, work together to try to build up the excitement for when people come. And of course, whatever city you're in, you should be doing that for yourselves. But what the person who's going to be this assistant secretary, they're going to look at the transportation sector, the workforce sector.
Rosen says federal lawmakers also passed a separate tourism bill asking the Department of Transportation to develop ways to enhance tourism further. And with CES demonstrating that the meeting and convention industry is starting to fire on all cylinders again, Steve Hill, CEO of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, is optimistic.
We expect 2023 to be a great year. I think there's a pretty good possibility that we will get back to the number of attendees for meetings and events that we had pre-COVID, which was about 6.6 million.
The Omnibus Travel and Tourism Act will also set a national goal for tourism in the U.S. and develop new strategies for tourism in the event we have to navigate something catastrophic, once again, like the COVID-19 pandemic.
All right, Gadget Watch now. CES 2023 is underway here in Las Vegas. They're expecting many as 100,000 attendees and 3,200 exhibitors.
It's typically the largest convention in Vegas and the largest tech show in the world. Our Brett Forrest joins us live from the convention center. And Brett, there's tech for everything there, but you're learning about possible solutions for our water crisis in Nevada.
Yeah, Jim Marie, good evening. I came here today and set out trying to find tech that will actually benefit us here in Nevada. We are facing severe drought, Lake Mead hitting record lows last year. And so I did find 3 companies today that are working to address our most critical resource and the water scarcity that we're facing.
CES, showing off the newest and most innovative technology the world has to offer, including tech solutions for water protection and water security.
Currently in the world, we're losing around 120 billion cubic meter of water every year.
With Lake Mead water levels at record lows and ongoing severe drought, Colorado River Basin states may need to consider some new tech.
You have more and more breakages, leakage, and it's extremely expensive to renew a pipeline.
French-based Aqua Robotics, meaning autonomous clean water appliance, a robot that moves through water pipes, identifying cracks or leaks, preventing massive water waste at a cheaper cost, mapping and identifying the weak points in our piping.
And tell them precisely, okay, this is the section this year you need to renew because it's going to break this year. And this is where you're going to have leaks.
Then there's also Dutch-based Hydroloop, developing smart water recycling products, able to fit inside homes, apartments, and this year, debuting a version that conceals in a bathroom.
We are taking shower, bath, and water from the washing machine. We are bringing it into our device and we're recycling it essentially.
It's a similar idea to what Las Vegas already does with much of its water, but this tech keeps non-potable water in the home for second use, recycling it and lessening the load on our treatment plants.
It's going to be instrumental in helping with water scarcity that we have going on right now.
And more tech that can be put right in your home. Cara Water, a US-based company. Their dispenser takes humidity in the air and turns it into water you can drink.
It doesn't need a groundwater source, it just makes it from the air around you. So you don't need to have a delivery, or if you're in a drought, wonder if you can even use the water or have limits on your water.
So this is water from that last company we heard from, humidity bottled in Connecticut. So they suck that humidity, turn it into water, and I haven't tasted it yet, but all right, the good news is, tastes just like water. So that product and the other ones we saw, they are available for use. So here in Nevada, very important topic. So maybe consider getting some of that new tech.
Hi everybody, I'm Reed Cowan from News 3 Las Vegas. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always see more of our videos by clicking on the video links. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our YouTube updates. Thanks for watching.